Let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever seen someone post their trading profits online and thought to yourself, I could do that too? Maybe you downloaded a stock app, maybe you have some savings sitting in your bank doing nothing, maybe a friend told you about a stock that's definitely going up. Here's the truth nobody tells beginners. The stock market has made more millionaires than almost any other tool in history. But it has also wiped out more beginners than any other financial mistake. And the difference between those two groups is almost never luck. It's knowledge, it's rules, it's discipline. So in this video, I'm giving you 5 rules every beginner must know before buying their very first stock. But here's the thing. One of these rules is so powerful that Charlie Munger, a man who built over $2 billion from almost nothing, called it the single most important principle of his entire investing career. He followed it his whole life, religiously, without exception. And the investors who ignored it, most of them lost everything. That rule is coming, and trust me, you do not want to miss it. Stay with me. Let's get into it. Before we start, let me be clear about who this video is for. If you have never bought a stock before, this is for you. If you bought a stock, lost money, and don't know why, this is for you. I'm not going to talk to you like a finance textbook. No complicated jargon, no confusing charts. Just 5 rules. Simple, honest, and if you follow them, they will protect you from the mistakes that destroy 90% of new investors. Let's go. Rule number 1, and if you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose completely. Here's the real test. Ask yourself honestly, if this money went to 0 tomorrow, would my daily life still be okay? If there is even a moment of hesitation, that money should not be in the market. Your rent money, not for stocks. Your emergency fund, not for stocks. Money you need in the next 12 months, not for stocks. Only invest money that is truly extra, money that can sit for years without you needing it. Start small if you have to, even $50 or $100. The amount doesn't matter at the beginning. Building the habit and the knowledge matters. Protect yourself first. The market will always be there. Your financial stability is harder to rebuild. Rule number 2, understand what you are buying before you buy it. When you buy a stock, you're not buying a number on a screen. You're buying a small piece of a real company with real profits, real debts, and real problems. So before you buy anything, answer these 3 questions. Question 1, what does this company actually do? If you can't explain it in one sentence, you don't understand it enough to invest. Question 2, how does this company make money? Products, subscriptions, advertising? Know where the revenue comes from. Question 3, is this company profitable or losing money? Just Google the company name and net income. Positive or negative? Growing or shrinking? Even 30 minutes of honest reading puts you ahead of 70% of beginners who just follow hype. Warren Buffett, who turned $10,000 into over $100 billion, has one rule he's never broken. Never invest in a business you cannot understand. If it was good enough for the greatest investor in history, it's good enough for us. Rule number 3, always have an exit plan. Rule number 3, always have an exit plan before you enter a trade. Here's what happens to almost every beginner without one. They buy a stock. It drops a little. They say, it'll come back. It drops more. Now they're down 20%. They say, if I sell now, I lock in the loss. It drops more. Now they're paralyzed, too scared to sell, too scared to buy, just watching their money disappear. This is not bad luck. This is the result of having no plan. Fix it with 2 simple numbers decided before you buy. Your profit target. At what price will you sell and take profit? Your stop loss. At what price will you sell and cut your loss? Write them down, set the alerts, and when those prices hit, follow the plan.
No second guessing. Professional traders don't win because they pick better stocks. They win because they manage losses better than everyone else. Have a plan, stick to the plan every single time. Rule number 4, and this is the one I've been building up to. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's partner for 45 years. Together, they built Berkshire Hathaway, one of the most successful investment companies in history. Munger passed away in 2023 at age 99. Net worth? Over $2 billion. But here's what nobody talks about. In his early career, Munger put massive, concentrated bets on just a handful of companies. At one point, a single stock made up over 60% of his entire portfolio. He held it through crashes, through bad news, through years of nothing happening, and that one position returned him millions. So you're probably thinking, then why are you telling me not to put everything in one stock? Here's the difference that changes everything. Munger was not a beginner. He had spent decades studying businesses. He understood every number, every risk, every competitor before making a single move. His real rule was only concentrate when you truly understand. Otherwise, spread your risk. And for beginners who are still learning, spreading your risk is the only responsible choice. You have $1,000, you put it all in one trending stock. The next morning, headline reads, Company X CEO arrested for fraud, stock halted. Your $1,000 is now $180. This is not made up. This is exactly what happened with Enron, Lehman Brothers, Wirecard. Companies millions of people trusted collapsed overnight. The investors who survived, the ones who were spread across multiple companies. That is called diversification, and it is your most powerful shield as a beginner. Simple rule, split your money across 5 different industries: tech, healthcare, banking, energy, consumer goods. If one crashes, you lose 20%, not 100%. Charlie Munger himself said most ordinary investors would be far better off in a simple index fund than trying to pick individual stocks. The man who made billions from concentrated bets told regular people to diversify. Think about that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket until you know exactly what's inside every single egg. Rule number 5. The market rewards patience, not speed. And now, rule number 5. The stock market rewards patience, not speed. We live in a world of instant everything, and beginners enter the market with that same mindset. I want to turn $500 into $5,000 by next month. Here's the reality. For every person who doubled their money fast, there are hundreds who lost everything trying the same thing. The people who actually build wealth are not fast traders. They are boring, patient, consistent investors. One number to make this real: $150 every month starting at age 22, growing at 10% per year. By age 52, you have over $340,000. Not because you were a genius, just because you were consistent and patient. And this, $1,000 invested in Apple in the year 2000 would be worth over $600,000 today. Not because someone timed it perfectly, just because they bought a good company and waited. Patience is not passive. Patience is a strategy. Start early, invest consistently, think in years, not weeks. That is how real wealth is built. All right, let's bring it all together. Rule 1. Only invest money you can afford to lose completely. Rule 2. Understand what you're buying before you buy it. Rule 3. Always have an exit plan, profit target, and stop loss. Rule 4. Never put everything in one stock. Diversify. Protect yourself. Rule 5. Be patient. The market rewards consistency, not speed. These 5 rules won't make you rich overnight, but they will protect you from the mistakes that have cost thousands of beginners their savings, their confidence, and their trust in investing altogether. The stock market is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools that has ever existed. But, like any powerful tool, it can help you or destroy you, depending on how you use it. You now have the foundation. What you do with it is up to you. If this video gave you value, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Which rule hit you the hardest? I'll see you in the next one.